Now, what's she going to do here? Because I think I've reacted to this.
You know, this tour, the fact that this is the last city on the U.S. tour, it is so many things for me, because this has been the most extraordinary experience of my entire life. Being on this tour, getting to share these moments with you. I know you're supposed to like play it cool. You're supposed to be like, oh, I like you guys a little bit. But genuinely, this has meant more to me than anything I've ever done or been a part of in my life, this tour.
That, like,
so...
isn't that awesome, man? Like, it's just the sort of nervous picking at stuff, man. She's so human and such a fucking superstar.
Genuinely, this has meant more to me than anything I've ever done or been a part of in my life, this tour. So... And you know, before this tour, I would go through this process where I'd make an album, and I'd call the album something like Red or Speak Now or Fearless, or you know, and then I'd put together a tour called the name of that album, right? Like the 1989 tour, Speak Now tour, and we do it like that. And I remember, like, why am I just what is this? Why? Anyway. So with this tour, I remember people would come up to me and they'd be like, so you've put out like 5 albums that you haven't done tours for, so what's your plan? Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna just like do a show with like all the albums in it, and it'll be like, what? It'll be like a 3.5 hour long show.
I love the kind of, I mean, the disjointedness. It's a little bit disjointed, the thoughts as she's talking through, isn't it? Makes me feel better about when I'm talking. I do a lot of that as well, I think.
And I was like, yeah, it's going to be called the Eras Tour. See you there. So, we are currently in the Evermore era, and that was my second pandemic album that I made. And I remember there was one specific song where after I wrote it, I thought, you know, that would be a really cathartic experience, I'm sure, to get to sing Champagne Problems in a stadium.
Yeah. I've reacted to this one, I think. Don't remember too much about it, though, I guess.
Train for a reason, so you could sit there in this hurt. Bustling crowds or silent sleepers, you're not sure which is worse. Because I chopped your hand while dancing, left you out there standing, crestfallen on the land in Champagne Problems. Your mom's ring in your pocket, my picture in your wallet. Your heart was glass, I dropped it. Champagne Problems. You told your family for a reason, you couldn't keep it. Splashed out on the bottle, now no one's celebrating. Dom Perignon, you brought it, no crowd of friends applauded. Your hometown skeptics called it Champagne Problems. You had a speech, you're speechless.
Man, yeah, just lyrics, man. That's is that the best thing? Can you even say the best thing? I'm just going through this now and just think, I mean, how long have I been recording already? Over an hour. I can't remember what time it was that what this era started on, man. But I mean, Jesus, it's only about, I don't know, 12 minutes. Jesus Christ, I've been talking for ages.
Slipped beyond your reaches, and I couldn't give a reason. Champagne problems.
It's just such rich storytelling, isn't it, you know? So I think that's got to be I mean, there are people, I guess, that love, you know, all of our stuff. There are people that just love some of the stuff, but even like with this, with Evermore, that I'm not as taken with, you know, it's just, there's just, I don't even know where to start or how to explain it, really. Is this how a lot of you were feeling just throughout the show, just kind of, I don't know, a little bit confused or just overwhelmed? I'm feeling a bit emotional, I suppose, you know. But just the way that she puts the words together, I suppose, the imagery that it creates, it just paints pictures in my mind that paints many pictures like simultaneously, if you know what I mean, and that just, there are just layers. Like, it's like peeling an onion, isn't it? You know, that one simple line, but then with another bit of information in the next line. There's just infinity and out. Maybe I'll just let this one play for a little bit, you know.
You Midas touch on the Chevy door, November flush and your flannel cure. This storm was once a madhouse. I made a joke, well it's made for me. How evergreen our group of friends. Don't think we'll say that word again, and soon they'll have the nerve to deck the halls that we once walked through. One for the money, two for the show. I never was ready, so I watch you go. Sometimes you just don't know the answer. Someone's on their knees and asks you. She would have made such a lovely bride. What a shame she's fucked in the head, they said. But you'll find the real thing instead. She'll patch up your tapestry that I shred. Hold your head while dancing. Never leave you standing. Crestfallen on the landing. Champagne problems. Your mom's ring in your pocket. Her picture in your wallet. You won't remember all my champagne problems.
It's just powerful stuff, isn't it, man? It's just, I can feel, you know, it's just,
All my champagne problems.
I don't know what it is, the energy, the show, the collective, like, it's just, even not being there, you know, I'm tapping into something more than the surface of just watching a tour movie, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it's all the energy that's shared, as I've said before, between all those people, the collective, the individual, shared with Taylor and the band, and back and forth, with all these songs that have their own history, their own stories and feelings and emotions for every single person going back, you know, however many years. And then, so it's about tapping into that through, well, for me, tapping into that through the last year of, you know, understanding and listening to all that. And then all you guys are here watching me do that. Some of you were there, some of you have watched this film many times. You've all got your own individual experiences and relationships with her songs. It's just incredible, isn't it? Incredible. Yeah. Australia. That makes me think of Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone. Is it a whole pizza all for me? Is that Home Alone? I think it's Macaulay Culkin in one of his films, right?
That's a very generous thing to do for somebody. Thank you so much.
Wow.